place.
There's so much place for that.
There's so much place for that.
So much place. There's place all over everywhere.
There's so much place. Look at all this place.
Look at all this place I got.
So much place.
Ooh.
There's so much. Oh my God! There's so much place over here.
Whoa!
Place
Can you
here,
believe all
place
this
here.
place we got?
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Nerds Are Talking. I'm Al,
I'm Avery.
And I'm Michael.
and today we're joined by someone extra special. He does it all: direct, writes, produce, and performs. Been on many things we've talked about: Smosh, Dropout. Performs at UCB. You might have seen him as the creepy neighbor in I Live in Your House short film. Having a day with his friends on his personal podcast. Or living out your weirdest and wildest Hollywood personalities on Artist on Artist on Artist on Artist. Please welcome Patrick Mcdonald.
Hi guys. Hello. Wow.
It's an honor.
Yippee.
Spooky. Got kind of spooky fast. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
How many people are
I
here?
speak a bit too fast. It's a problem.
Okay. No, it's good. Not at all. Not at all.
Okay,
Well-
we could talk for like hours on hours, but we are time is like precious and valuable or whatever. So we're
Yes.
gonna like fast track it, and we're gonna ask you some rapid fire questions. These questions
Okay,
you
great.
can
To
take
get-
as
to break things
seriously or
open.
as-
To break the ice.
yeah,
Okay. Great. Break
you can
the
take them as
ice.
seriously or as non-seriously as you want. You vibe. You do you.
Yes.
So, our first question is:
There's
what
Ham.
was the
Ham
last-
appearance.
Ham is here. Sorry, Ham is here.
Sorry,
to
I
interrupt,
interrupted
but
you.
Ham has arrived.
It
Hi, Ham.
happened.
It's so nice to meet you. Wow.
And he's just the
Wow,
straight
Straight
bugging
away.
around.
like, I
This is
don't
really
care.
crazy. And this is This is going to get really deep, really fast. And I am excited about your question, Elle. So please give me 1 second.
Yeah.
You are aware.
Yeah.
You guys are aware on our Artist on Artist Patreon. Our worst segment of all time is the Hi to Ham contest.
I emailed
Oh,
the
yeah.
pod
Yeah.
You
a
emailed-
picture of
okay.
Ham.
And there is a picture of Anne. Have we talked about it?
No, not yet. I sent
Okay.
it like this week.
I'm going to fast track it. Okay, because that's
Thank
going to be
you.
really
Thank
exciting
you.
for us.
He
It
was
gets closer.
excited
Yeah.
about Team Ham.
Okay, Team Ham was
Yes.
probably really big.
He
Yeah.
was very
Yeah.
yes. Oh,
Yeah.
in this for us, it was like, oh my goodness, we know a Ham.
Yeah.
This is
that's
like this is
It
our
was
team.
like a celebrity.
And also,
It was a
Hamnet
big
was like
thing.
one of my favorite movies last year.
Ham
so I
It
was
was
like,
really
this is great.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see
I didn't
Ham
watch
do
any of
Hamnet.
them.
Yeah.
You didn't watch him, Elle. You'd love it.
I
We
You're
had an
British.
episode about that.
You're British.
You're
We
British.
did-
You love
Yeah.
it.
We did an episode where we made Elle guess the plots of every Oscar-nominated movie.
Yeah.
Whoa.
was fantastic.
Even though I didn't get any of them right.
Oh.
But I tried.
Come
I
with
think
us?
my versions would be better.
I think so.
To be honest,
I think,
I think
so.
they should
I
just
think you
hire
gotta
me
make them.
instead.
That's that's a lot
I
of
should.
things that comedy people say, that a bad impression bad impression is just another character. So
Hey,
think
there
about
you
that.
go.
That's so true.
Like if
True.
you try to do a really bad Christopher Walken, you're like, that doesn't sound anything like Christopher Walken, but that is a new character, and they can make that.
That's my new guy, Walker for Kristen.
exactly. Okay.
Okay,
I'll take it
sorry.
away. I'm sorry.
Over that.
Ham
Good to see you, Ham.
interrupted.
I'll see you later.
Ham
He's
is gone.
leaving.
Ham is
Okay.
disappeared forever. Okay. What was the last piece of media you consumed? So it can be like
The last
movies,
piece of
YouTube,
media.
books.
Man, you know what's so funny is I've been watching such amazing stuff, and I guess it could be music. No, I've been watching a lot of incredible things, but unfortunately the last piece of media I consumed is Love Island US. I've been kind of
wow.
trying to, because what happened is I missed a few days and now I'm 7 hours behind or whatever. And so you
Right.
have to kind of lock in and
That's
do
insane.
so much work. And it makes me feel really bad because it's 6 nights a week for like an hour and a half. I don't know
That's
anybody
nuts.
who's staying up on Love Island. I'm like, talk to your family, see your
Yeah.
friends. I don't know how you can do
That's
every
insane.
single night with this show.
I didn't know it
too
was
much.
that amount of volume of episodes.
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
insane.
It's really bad. So
No wonder
that's
people do
embarrassingly. It's that, and then the Great Pottery Throwdown too.
And see, and that feels like
Okay.
an artistic
Yeah.
thing.
Exactly.
You have to
Yeah.
balance it out.
I'm doing both.
You, have to
And
ba-
Widow's
you sort
Bay.
of melt your
Love
brain,
Widow's
and then
Bay.
you're like, oh, and pottery.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've been into pottery. You've been making pottery.
I am. It might be the thing I'm
Have
nerding
you?
out about today, to be honest. So we
Okay.
don't have to get too much into it.
That's great.
Okay.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, second question. Do you consider yourself a nerd?
Do I consider myself a nerd? I don't. I think I do. I think I consider myself. I don't think I consider myself nerd-y. But I think I definitely have nerd-like tendencies, and I think that I think I can very much kind of go off on things in certain ways, which I think is what defines a nerd. Somebody that can kind of like rattle off facts unprompted. I think non-nerds don't do that. I think they just know things and they keep them to themselves.
Yeah.
They just keep them in their heads.
Yeah.
Or it's like,
But
wait, did you know
Saying
this?
is non-nerds
There are certainly
boring.
certain streets you'll drive down in LA and I'll be like, well, you know, that is a building in 1924 where so-and-so did a thing. And everyone's like, you're not on a tour right now. So we don't need that.
But we could be. But we could be on a
yeah.
tour
I
right now.
I could pay good money for that Pat's Hollywood tours. We got to get
Yes.
Literally.
You
Yeah.
could.
So I would say I'm nerd adjacent. And I love nerds and I embrace nerds.
I love that.
Thank you. And we appreciate that in
Yeah,
kind.
otherwise that
As-
would
Yes.
be awkward. Yeah.
I'm honored to be amongst your people.
And I think that,
Yay!
and I think
Michael.
as in that nerdy energy, I'd have to ask, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Whoa. Ice cream.
We
is
only ask
big
the
for me.
hard-hitting questions here.
I know. I need to call my lawyer. I think ice cream. I love all kinds of ice cream. Specifically, there's a Texas ice cream called Bluebell. Bluebell ice cream is my favorite ice cream. And
Isn't
they
the
have a
cheese?
couple flavors that are incredible.
Wait, no, that's Baby Bell.
Is there a that's Baby Bell.
That's Baby Bell.
Bluebell
Bell.
is
Please.
Bluebell is
Never mind.
There's actually some amazing commercials. Bluebell from like the 90s. It is like a romanticized version of Texas. There's this like old Texas song. I remember our old country home. The flowers growing in the yard. And it goes, Bluebell tastes just like the good old days. And there's all these like there's these like Texas kids eating ice cream in the field of blue bonnets and whatever.
Just kind of
That's
the
awesome.
lady antebellum of ice cream
Yeah.
ads.
Yeah,
It's
or
like, hey.
the George Strait, or like the
Okay.
a '90s, like a Tammy Wynette. I don't know, like a old. It's very sweet. I don't know, but Bluebell ice cream, and then my favorite flavor. I mean, they have a thing called Christmas cookies that they do, which is 3 different types of cookies: a sugar cookie, snickerdoodle, and chocolate chip cookie, swirled in like a sweet cream ice cream, and then there's a ribbon of like the kind of like sugar cookie frosting. There's like a ribbon of frosting that goes through the entire ice cream.
Jesus
And that's
Christ.
really amazing.
That
That's
sounds
probably my favorite.
awesome.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds, dare I say, disgusting. But
Yeah.
I'm really glad you like it.
yeah,
And
it's
that's-
really good.
Sounds like a
You
lot
might
of
like it.
textures.
We'll see. And
Oh,
then
no,
there
it
are like the
sounds good.
pralines and
Gotta
cream.
give it a shot.
Yeah, a lot
I'm
of
a
textures
fruit-
going on.
Person.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
Oh, I love fruit. The pralines and cream is really good, and the strawberries and cream is really good. And then also, I think a cookies and cream ice cream might be the best. It's the hardest to
That is
debate. It's so classic.
That is a good ice cream, yes.
So that's my answer. It's 12.
And they
ice
have
and cream.
a fantastic lactose-free cookies and cream ice cream. Lactaid, the medicine brand,
Yes.
has a fantastic cookies and cream ice cream that I get to enjoy as a horrifically lactose intolerant person.
Wow.
And I'm like,
I
you
had
know,
no
question.
idea they made
I feel
ice cream.
normal.
Yeah, they do like made ice cream, and I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Didn't
I'm
know
happy
that.
for them.
Yeah.
That's great.
When was the last time you laughed? Like, seriously. Or not
Oh my
seriously.
gosh.
I guess you can't laugh seriously, because seriously isn't laugh. Like,
Last time I
can't be
laughed.
serious.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I seriously laughed. Well, last night I
Yeah.
saw a show that Michael was in. I saw a hypnosis
you was-
show. And it was really, really, really. Our buddy Artoon did it, and Angela and Jeremy and Oscar were in it, and Michael was a volunteer, and he stayed on stage, and he was really completely hypnotized. Well, actually, you
was
can
the
tell the
wildest
story, Michael.
experience.
Do you feel hypnotized? Did you feel hypnotized?
I still don't know where I am. No.
Whoa.
He at the time
Whoa.
when you're up there, I truly felt completely aware of everything, and then after it was over, I was like, wait a minute, I think that I was hypnotized.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. It's like it kind of hits you afterwards, and then like slowly memories start to kind of come back. But I was talking with my friend, you remember Tej?
Yeah.
We were talking in the car afterwards, and they were literally telling me like, okay, what's the next thing you remember? And I was like, I had whole gaps where they were like, and that's when this happened. I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot that happened.
Crazy.
Like, I remember it's like, oh, and what's the next thing you remember? Oh, seeing Jeremy. I don't even remember Angela and Oscar walking out on stage and they came out first. It's,
Yeah,
we were
because
supposed to.
I think
yeah.
it's because there's the whole thing where, because our tune said, pick somebody in your head, Angela, Jeremy, or Oscar, and when they come out on stage and they wave at you, you have to go to sleep. And did you pick Jeremy?
I did pick Jeremy. ahead
Yeah,
of
so
time.
it's like,
Yeah.
it was really crazy because they'd walk on and they'd turn around and they'd wave and like 6 people would fall asleep. And be like, what?
insane.
Yeah,
It was
everybody
really,
picked the same
really
person.
crazy.
It was
Really crazy. Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
yes. Can you
Honestly,
imagine?
A lot of people picked. Well, one of the funniest things about that show was that Jeremy's girlfriend Christina was there, and she also first didn't pick Jeremy to be waved at, which I thought was really funny. But then there was a period where
Amazing.
they had to interview him like he was on in a movie, and half the group loved him and half the group hated him, and Jeremy hated
Oh
him.
gosh.
Or Christina hated Jeremy, and so she came out and said the movie was called like Pancake Day, and she sat down and said, "Why are there no women in Pancake Day?" And it was like, and then she was like really mad at him, and then they like asked her to leave, like it was a press junket, and then Jeremy was like, "Yeah, that's my girlfriend, by the way." It was like she was so mad at him.
That's awesome.
Honestly,
was
valid.
amazing.
Why
It
are
was
there
an
not
amazing
women
show.
in Pancake?
It was an amazing show. Being up there and being in the hate group, I was like, I'm glad his girlfriend hates him too. Yeah, that's fun.
That's how you felt. You were like, "Good, good,
Good.
yeah, this guy
good.
needs to go down."
Good.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Pancake should
that was-
You did a
have
great
those.
job, Michael. It was really
you so
exciting.
much.
It was
I
thrilling.
appreciate that. I was taking it so seriously in the moment.
Good.
Because again, I was hypnotized too.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what you gonna do?
Yeah.
And that's a real way to get yourself out of your head for like doing improv, is
Yeah.
be mentally bedeviled to do it.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
mean,
like,
it's like
that's something.
It was cool to watch in terms of improv because the stakes were so high. They were so serious. They were so like it was like there was no one trying to be funny. It was like this thing is happening and I need this to happen. So it was very
Indeed. I feel like the closest, the sort of core memory that everything else built on was yelling the word Charizard at Angela.
Yes,
And
yeah.
because that stood out as like, that's not normal. That's
You
not
were-
something
yeah.
that's supposed to happen.
You were in an intervention where Angela was
Yes.
doing too much Pokemon and everyone was
Yeah.
really serious, but it was
Oh my
very
God.
serious.
That's awesome.
And you were really upset. And you knew the most
Amazing.
specific. You talked about Snorlax. Everyone else was like, this Pokemon is just ruining your life. Yeah, it was really funny. It was crazy.
That was very fun.
I love that. Okay, I have an extremely pressing question.
Okay.
So you recently became a cat dad.
Yeah.
Which of your two cats is the princess, and which is the criminal?
Is that's how it breaks down usually?
Yeah.
That's how it breaks down.
Yeah.
There's a princess, there's a criminal.
Wow. That is so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard that. I think it's really tough to say because they both are criminals. They're both little
Ooh.
demons. And especially the past 12 hours, they've been absolutely psychotic. I came home and it was devil time, I call it. That's what I call it. When they they start going crazy and they start running around the house. They're bonded sisters. So they they have a
that's
connection.
adorable.
And they're like, they fuck with each other hard. And they run around and they jump on each other and they're so lovely. So they will go for it. But I would say Susan is probably a little bit more the princess because she likes to like sleep a lot on top of me. Like she likes to like, she's snoozing Susan. She literally sleeps on my chest facing, when I go to
Oh
sleep,
my
she sits
gosh.
on my chest facing my face. She's like 6 inches from my face. I feel like I'm a dead body. Like, and then, and Debbie sleeps between my legs. And so I'm just like
wow.
covered in cats. I'm just like this. I can't move.
That's the way to be.
You have a full
Yeah.
cat body brace.
I have a
Yes.
full cat body brace. It is the way to be. They're the best. And then they get something that happens in the middle of the night and something goes crazy and I have to kick them out. I kick them out every
They
night.
get possessed.
But they kick my ass
Yeah.
because I'm acting up. But I would say that. And then because the criminal, Debbie is definitely the criminal because she's really amazing at like hunting. She's like a very obsessed. I like
that's cool.
imagine her like Zendaya from Challengers. She's just like, come on. She's
Oh,
like
that's
really
awesome.
focused, really intense. But none of them try to like. She has eaten food before too. None of them get away with much. They're very sweet. They're very
I-
nice girls.
I'd hope she'd eaten food before, or else she wouldn't be alive.
Yeah. No, well, like my food. Like
Yeah,
nobody
she
tries to
never
sneak my
That's
food or
good.
anything.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
good.
Wow.
But Debbie
That's
definitely.
some smart cats.
Yeah, it is good. Debbie also runs out the door when I open it. So
Oh, no.
that's very criminal.
That's criminal
criminalistic.
behavior.
Trying to escape, trying to break out.
Is Ham a princess or a criminal?
He's a princess.
He's pure
Okay.
princess.
He came back,
energy.
and he was trying to get on my
Hey,
desk.
Yeah, that's what you knew it. Once you opened the
But-
door.
He takes naps with me, and he has to be kind of what Susan's doing, except
Yeah.
his breath is so bad. But he has to be like touching my lips, and so I'm
Yeah.
like, get your fish breath away from me. I'm gonna die here. It's crazy. But
chill
he's a little
out.
princess.
And then
I
what we
know.
joke about in our like friend group is that we have another friend whose cat Anya is shout outs to Moth, our friend. But Anya is for sure a criminal. Just an absolute
Yeah.
evil being.
No, when I
who-
met
who
Anya,
hates everyone, yeah.
she would look at me and she laid next to me because I had slept on Moth's couch for like 2 hours. And she'd laid by my legs, and then I would try to pet her and she would growl at me.
And the first time I met her, Anya, she walked up to me and let me pet her and was like all lovely, and I was like, oh my god, I'm having that experience of like, oh, don't worry about the cat, she hates everyone, and then she loves me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, and then later on, like hissed at me like, get out of here,
Yeah.
I'm watching you, and I was like, all right,
Whoa. Anya.
That's what you're
Some
gonna do.
cats just be evil out here.
some cats just be
Yeah.
evil, and that's fine.
Nice. Yeah, we love that for them.
We love that.
Okay.
For them.
Good to know.
Yes,
Oh my god!
the snoozing Susan.
Susan. She's pissed because she's about to sleep.
Oh my god, she's about to pass out.
I swear to God.
Pass out.
I heard y'all talking around about to pass
God.
out. Okay, go.
Susan. Oh wow, she's not into this.
We gotta
a
I do not
celebrity
want to be on your
know.
podcast.
I'm about to
I
pass
swear to
out.
God.
Passing out.
About to pass out. About to pass
So
out.
honored.
She's pissed.
We're
Okay.
honored to have met the Snooze and Susan.
She doesn't know she met
Really,
you,
the
so
real
don't bring it
icon.
up again.
Okay.
She's gonna freak out. But I did not
won't.
know y'all. I'm about to pass out.
Okay, so this
Oh,
is
say-
called AOAOA Character or L Character. So I'm going to give you a character name, and you're going to tell me if it's been a character that's been in an artist episode, and it can be you, Patrick, Jeremy, or Angela's character, or if it's one I've just rattled off the top of my brain.
And
Okay.
apparently, for the introduction of this, you are in fact Kylie because she did say you,
Great.
Patrick, Jeremy, or Angela. So Kylie, thank you for being here.
Whoopsies.
World-renowned Kylie Brakeman. We're
Hey,
so
what's
happy.
up, guys?
And that's because I was reading the names of the characters who played
No,
the
it's great.
characters that I've got down here.
Right on.
Okay,
That's
good.
funny.
Okay, good. That's a
Okay.
little spoiler. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Me
at
trying to
that.
be
You have a hint.
organized, but failing. Okay, the first
And
person we
me
have,
and Avery don't know.
and these
So we're
two
gonna be
play
playing
too.
along.
Yeah,
Okay.
these two
Okay.
are also you're a team, or you can be
I love
against
it.
each other. It's up to you.
Great.
First person we have is Christy Wet.
Christy Wet.
Christy Wet.
And if it is an artist on artist character, do I have to say who did it?
No, but if you want
Okay.
extra points, you can.
Christy Wet.
Sounds like a
say
Kylie
it is
character.
a pod character, yeah.
My name is Christy Wet. I'm trying to think.
Or you.
Yeah.
What?
I'm trying to think who
this
uses
could be an L
nouns
character
the
too.
most. Yes, you know what?
I don't know about your characters though. I don't know what kind of stuff you do, so I don't know. Maybe you're Christy Wet.
Maybe Elle. Are you? Have you been the Christy Wet this whole time?
Has anyone ever seen you and Christy Wet in the same room? I think.
Oh my god! You keep getting all those pictures of Christy Wet for the
Hold
newspaper.
on a minute. Hold on. Give me pictures of Christy Wet. Your boss says. I think.
Yeah.
I think let's go with an artist on artist. Well, no, let's go with an L character. I think it's an L character.
I'm gonna go with an artist on artist character.
Okay.
I also think it's an AOA character.
It is, and it's an AOA character, AOAOAOA character. And you were right, Michael, your first guess. It is a Kylie character. It is
Wow.
from episode 216, YouTube talk show host.
Right.
She hosted the YouTube talk show Wet Questions, where
Wet
she
Questions,
believed
of
that
course.
the guests
Questions.
would be more honest if they were wet.
Damn. Damn, of course.
Damn.
Great.
Damn.
That's
Okay,
true.
well, I'm already losing. And this is what everyone who watches our after shows on Artists on Artists knows, that we're notorious for not knowing our own show. It's kind of our severance moment. We don't really know. It's
And here's
hypnosis.
the thing. I've never remembered a single thing I've said on this podcast.
But we can do
It's
AOAOAOA
cameo.
trivia.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, that's a different
opposite.
thing.
I get it.
That's
I
a
get
different
it.
thing
It's,
completely.
it's we have a lore. We love it. We love that people know more than we do.
It's so fun.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next
And we
one.
appreciate that you appreciate that.
Good.
We appreciate that you appreciate us.
Wow,
Our
guys.
next one is Dickie Beef.
Dickie Beef is an Artist on Artist character for sure. And that
Okay.
feels like maybe a Jeremy character. No,
I'm gonna
maybe a me character.
go with
Dickie
consensus.
Beef. No, maybe an Angela character. It could be any of them.
Whoa.
But I think it's Artist on Artist.
You all give Dickie Beef energy.
We all give
Yeah.
Dickie Beef. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go for a Jeremy character and just lock in.
Okay.
Lock it in.
Okay. And you have got that again. So Dickie Beef was Jeremy's character in
Wow.
181, The Black Mirror. His
Yeah.
real name was Richard Geoffrey the Fern Beef, but he got given the nickname Dickie Beef. And he is the 423rd in line for the British throne. So, you
Wow.
know,
Oh, wow.
he's
Shout
coming
out
to
to
lead
him.
my
Wow.
country.
Good luck to him.
So soon.
Get
that's
Dickie
awesome.
Beef. Diva
Dickie
down
Beef.
Dickie Beef.
Down
out Dickie
Dickie
Beef.
Beef.
We're going to
Amazing.
start
Amazing.
selling at some point, by the way, T-shirts that say Diva Down Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, that's
And
good.
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
We don't know where it came from. It was just said.
Diva
He
down
just
Queen
said-
Elizabeth. Is it Diva down parentheses Queen Elizabeth?
Diva Down.
Yes.
Diva
I
Down.
think so.
Parentheses, Queen Elizabeth.
She's the diva. That's down.
The diva we're referring to in this case is Elizabeth.
The diva
Yeah.
we are referring to.
Okay, next one, Anna Think.
Anna Think?
And I think that's so clever because it also kind of sounds like anything.
Yeah. I think
So
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
say-
L. I think it's
I
I'm
L.
going to
think
say
it's an
that is
L.
an L character.
It was a me character. I was
Nice.
trying to go off Think because in the 200th episode, then we had that thing with
Think.
Jeremy
Oh,
was locked in on
Fink.
Fink.
but-
There's Jeremy
It
was
was
really
fun.
locked in on Fink.
Yeah. Anyway, next we have Okay, next we have Tango Banks.
Tango Banks.
That's a cool name. I don't know who did it, but it's a cool name.
I don't think any of us did Tango Banks. I think that's also an L character. Tango Banks?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also
so.
gonna say L.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
If it's like a cool sounding name that's like clever, I'm
too
going to guess L.
Knowing those three so well, I think
Yeah.
I just know, like, I don't necessarily know I don't know, like, what they'll say, but I know kind of their lexicons and references, and I've
Yeah.
never heard any of them talk about or have opinions on tango. And I'm like, maybe it's in their head. You never know. Think surprise. But I was like,
never
I
know.
just think tango is not something that we
They're not gonna
come
have-
across. No.
True.
Wow.
that's crazy.
Not even like with dance. You're not very
not
ballroom heavy people.
No,
Or
we're
Latin,
not
I
ballroom
guess.
heavy. We're not going to
Also the
salsa or
drinkers.
bachata. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tango's a great
Damn.
name as well.
Yeah.
that's true.
Francis Featherton.
That is an AOA character, I think. Francis Featherton.
Who do we
That
think
sounds
played
like an
it?
AOA character.
Francis.
I'm gonna say you played it, Patrick,
Francis Featherton.
because I have no idea.
My middle name is Francis, so I can buy that. Yes.
There you go.
Actually, Francis Featherton, I believe, is my character from the Romantasy.
Yeah.
Good memory. Look at that.
Yes, you're a romantic
Bonus
You got it.
author, known for your
Yeah,
quest
yeah.
of the earth
That
and
one.
sea sky. During the writing
Yes.
process, you and your husband were celibate to use it for writing, and then at the end, your husband ended up exploding.
Yes.
Damn.
he exploded. He exploded because
Pour
he
one
never had
out.
sex because I was always over writing a new book. Yeah.
That's
And that'll
amazing.
happen.
Yeah, I like that character because she couldn't figure out the logic of like if they were walking on the sky or if their heads were in the water, or if their heads were in the land and they were walking on the sky, and then she kind of didn't know what water was. Yeah, that was fun.
Just to know. That was a really good bit, and I love the fact that like I was talking in an improv class about artists on artists because they're like, does anyone have any like examples of things. And I was like, what's cool is that you all have a game. Like you all have like a thing that you're bouncing back and forth on.
Yeah.
And that's sort of different than what we're initially taught, in improv.
Well, technically, but as you get farther into improv, it's just, if you're doing premise based, it's or kind of traditional scene work where it's like unusual person, voice of reason. That is obviously different, but we all are our own unusual person, and we're the voice of reason. So we go back and forth between because there's even there's even crazy people have things that they'll call you out on. Like they're just like
true.
you're not crazy about everything in the world. Anyways.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Improv
And
is
it
just
kinda
about breaking
grounds
the rules of improv.
Each character to be a little bit more slightly like realistic in that they think the other person is strange for what the thing they're doing.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Works
and
great.
it's all philosophy of behavior analogy. Have you guys ever heard that? Justification. Those are the three things that people use. So it's like if someone's
Oh,
like,
wait,
"Why are you
yes, I
being
have.
crazy?" It's how I was. It's how what I believe to do. Philosophy. It's my behavior. It's how I was raised, or what I believe is helpful. Or an analogy. It's like I kind of treat this like this. So it's like that's why I'm kind of a football player that teaches ballet and teaches coaching like football or whatever.
That's cool.
Those are three different ways to kind of find the way in, but we don't
right,
go out to
I'm learning more.
we definitely feel it when we break the rules.
Yeah.
We're not trying to break the rules a lot. Like we're all speaking of nerds, we're all improv nerds, and that we really, really, really care about the structure, and we talk at length about the structure after certain episodes where it's like you kind of can feel things break in the middle, or you notice something happens and you shift, or you see like an Easter egg and it's are we going to follow that? Like it's more dramatic structure than it is specifically like improv scene work structure, but it does matter to us.
Absolutely.
Believe it or not.
You can feel the care though in it, especially
Yeah.
how much I've looked into I've taken classes. I have like the UCB manual and stuff, and then reading that, like you can feel the care that you guys take into that.
Yeah.
And I think that's the cool thing about improv is the more you learn about it, the more impressive it becomes, the more interesting it becomes, and the more you're like, oh, I see what that person's doing there in this. Me and Elle have another friend that we have an improv group chat where every time we have a cool insight about it, we'll text back and forth like, oh, this is a cool
We have
thing that we
that.
thought of or learned.
Fun.
Yeah, we do London Improv, American Improv, and then they're in Sydney, so we have Australian Improv as well. And then we all,
Whoa.
share our notes. And it's also really
And I don't do
interesting
improv.
'cause- yeah, and Avery's here.
And Avery's here.
Okay. Avery's here.
My
I'm
theatre
here.
follows the UCB approach, but it's so
Okay.
differently taught compared to Michael was telling me about his 101 where he was doing
Interesting.
an Armando basically for his end of class show. I only just did that in my level 4, or
Whoa.
what's technically my level 4. And I already know what game is, I already know all those things, and now we're getting to it as a whole separate category, and then that's 101
Whoa.
at UCB, which was crazy.
Whoa, interesting.
Yeah.
It's all thrown around. Okay.
It's all
Well,
Speaking of getting now into a deeper conversation, shall we get into the deeper chat of this episode?
you do it.
Patrick, did you have
Let's
a
do it.
topic that you wanted to bring to the show?
I'll bring my topic. I want to talk about pottery and ceramics. I love it. Hold on, I have a bunch of things to share. Yay! Oh, look at that. Did you make that?
No, I did not.
I was like, holy
Oh.
shit.
No, he
okay.
didn't.
I have
hold on.
made pottery. It's awful.
I'm so bad
Same.
at it. I'm
I did a
bringing all the
seal
things
once
I've
that
made
I'm
so
proud
far.
of.
Hold on one second.
Yes.
I'm going to get more stuff. I'm back. Okay, so I started pottery 4 or 5 months ago, and I've become really, really obsessed with it to where I sit and think about it when I'm not. The other day, I fucked it
yeah.
up, and I was making this pot, and it was gonna be kind of a salad bowl, a long, wide plate with the tall edge. Those are great bowls. And I accidentally fell into making one, and I was like, oh, that's kind of exciting. And then I fucked it up, and then hours later, I was sitting there reimagining what I would have done on the clay. I was like, I could have fixed this. I could have done this. And I was imagining my hand going down. And so I got to get back in the studio. But I took a hand building class and a wheel class. Pottery, as you know, has been around for as almost the entirety of human civilization. To go back. What am I supposed to do? Do I talk about it?
Yes.
Yeah. If
Okay.
You
want,
just
certainly.
ramble on.
Okay,
And
great.
then we're
So-
here.
We can come
Which
in
is most
organically.
episodes with me, and they just talk about stuff because I'm.
Okay, great. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you guys can ask me any questions, but
Yes.
I started a pottery class 4 or 5 months ago. I've gotten very deep into it. As I mentioned, I'm watching the Great Pottery Throwdown to learn tips and tricks. And I took a wheel building class and a hand building class. Wheel is like throwing.
wow, yeah.
Have you guys ever thrown? Have you guys ever done the clay with the wheel?
I've never
No.
done the clay with the wheel. I've
I've only
wanted
done
to.
the
It looks
hand.
fun. Yeah.
The hand is so fun too, and I do a lot of that. But on the wheel, I made a couple things. I'll start with that first. I made this bowl, which is kind of cool.
Oh, lovely.
That's
It's
a
not
perfect
bad.
size.
Look at
It's
that.
almost kind of even. I'm having an issue right now where one side is always a little taller than the other side, and I don't quite know why. And that's an issue I have to figure out. It's coming. It's happening like clockwork.
And that's something that you have to look inside of yourself
yeah,
to
I'm
find
gonna
out.
deal with that.
Yeah.
I made this too. This little
Oh.
bowl, kind of
Oh,
nice.
that's
Green,
amazing.
They're actually the
Simple.
perfect ice cream bowl.
Oh, that would be perfect. Would be a
Yes.
great ice cream
Look
bowl.
at that. Not too much.
I made
not too
this
little.
bowl, maybe like a coin
so cute.
bowl or something. It's kind of
Ooh.
Absolutely. It's got a fun
did-
texture on it.
one of the first things I made was this little shot glass
Nice.
because it's supposed to say L.A. Dodgers on it, but it looks like a dinosaur. Yeah.
It does look like a dinosaur.
love the dinosaur.
And then here's some hand building. I made this little bowl, which is kind of nice. It's like got some ridges. It's okay. It's very
I like
it's very
that.
imperfect. I made a
So fun.
terrible mug that is I don't know what to do with it, but it's kind of like sad and
It's
derpy and
perfect
kind of-
size for like a
it's-
baby chino.
yeah,
It's like a
exactly.
little.
like
It's a
little-
mug that
Yeah.
lost its way. You know.
But you also
And then
probably
the big
wouldn't want
thing-
to trust a baby with it.
I've been doing these things where I'm making these ghosts, and I've been using ghosts to play with form. So I made these little. Oh, they're glowing.
Whoa. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so this is like a ghost
That's
that has
so
like,
I
a
cute.
love
like a
it.
little face,
Oh
and they're
my
all doing different
gosh.
things. And I've actually expanded into making arms too. There we go. Yeah, he's kind of shocked. He's like, oh.
What? Oh.
That's
And
amazing.
then I have like some ridges around the side. And I'm making
so
ghosts,
fun.
and then I'm making slugs. And then I made this slug the other day. And I actually was out at the bar with like Jeremy and Angela and Kylie and some other people. And we were across from where my pottery studio is. And I was like, wait, I can go over there. So I went and got one of the slugs. And then it kind of turned crazy. This was a couple of nights ago. Because then everybody started singing to the ceramic slug. There was a DJ playing. And we were like... all of the
slug,
songs we
go,
changed
go,
to,
go
we literally
slug.
were like singing like to Dancing Queen. We were like, "You're a ceramic slug,
That's
young and
amazing.
slug, only
so fun.
7 slugs." That's kind of what we were doing.
Great.
And every song that came on, we sang it to the slug. So there's like a lot of magic in the ceramic slug.
I love
That's
that.
very
the,
exciting.
it was sort of The spirit of the ceramic slug was through all of you.
Yeah, it kind of coursed through our veins.
That's
but
awesome.
other
Yeah.
than that, it's been fun to. I also my big project that I'm working on is I'm making a ceramic Mr. Potato Head, which has been kind of difficult
Whoa.
because I don't know how to glaze it. But I actually might. I think I have to basically dip it in glaze and then put it up on this like these pegs that like will prop it up. So that's kind of been
And
an
that
issue
has
to figure
different
that out.
attachments, doesn't it? Like the plastic one.
Yeah.
Is
Is
it
it just going to be a static Mr. Potato Head, or is it going to be interchangeable like
No,
a real Mr.
it's going to be
Potato?
interchangeable.
Whoa!
It's going to be able
Sick.
to replace pieces on it.
That's ambitious.
It's
Yeah.
ambitious and it's
No,
really
that's
hard.
sick.
So it's been
I
like
would
a
never
long
touch
project.
it because I would be way too scared of breaking it.
That's
I
sort
know,
of
'cause
your.
you'll break it like it's in the nose off in one of the holes. Yeah.
Do you see? Do you see it as kind of your masterwork? Your like a
No.
writer looking into making the great American novel. Like this is your great American Mr. Potato Head.
Not at all. No, none of this is good. It's all bad.
No,
That's what's so
it's
perfect about it.
I'm
Exactly.
going to real
so
quick.
much better than anything I could do.
I do not have any. I've made a ghost as well. I do not have it with me. I believe
Okay,
it is
good.
with someone else.
Well, there's
But
something very freeing about it. Oh, you made
There
it. But you
is.
made it clay ghost.
I did make a clay ghost, and I'm quite proud of it. I'll try and find a picture of it, but I don't have it here in the house. But I do have the first two things I ever made, and they're
I
terrible.
didn't make this,
so I'm going
but
to
I
run
did
real
change
quick.
the eye color from yellow to
Oh, that's
black.
adorable.
Hey,
We'll count it.
Wow.
that counts. That's close to what I do. Look at
I got it
that.
for £5 from TK Maxx.
Okay, that's great. I do want to start maybe hollowing them out, and you could put a candle in them too. I'm going to work on
Oh,
that.
that
too.
would be sick.
And then
We're gonna
we
work
have
on
it
that.
for Halloween poets.
Exactly for Halloween poets. I'll litter the whole stage with ghosts. That would be fun,
That'd be
actually.
so fun.
It would be, yeah. What's fun about it is that it's like it's an artistic form that I'm kind of not good at, and all the stuff that I've been doing for like 15 years, and so it's like a new thing to try, like being inexperienced at and trying out.
Do you find
Yeah.
it helps with avoiding like creative burnout? Because when you have a profession that's so creatively reliant,
also, so much of what I do is on like a laptop or a computer screen. So like doing something creative that is not literally directly connected to technology has been very helpful. And I think it's helpful for burnout. It's also helpful to like physically get your hands in it, as opposed to, I mean, writing I think is a hand sport as well, but it's a little different.
Because like
It's
you write on a computer.
Yeah.
Because I know some absolute sickos who write longhand, and I can't imagine that.
I couldn't do that, and it kind of doesn't make sense to do that. But
No.
shout out to like Martin McDonald, I think.
I
does
hold
that.
my pen like this.
Okay.
That would be
Oh.
impossible for me.
That'd
Everyone
be hard.
hates it.
You'd run out
Yeah.
of energy. Yeah,
That's
you'd
crazy,
expand.
dude.
You'd break your
for
pen.
sure. Both with pottery, which I've not done in a while, honestly. It's been a couple of years. But similarly, because 90% of what I do is either this or like writing. I'm a writer.
Nice.
And doing that is very like I'm in front of a laptop, I'm in front of a computer, I'm doing all this stuff. And so then when like, do I want to watch a movie in front of a screen or
Yeah.
play a video game in front of a screen? Then it's like drawing. So I have been doing this thing where I draw, instead of my pottery is drawing every single day.
Nice.
And I'm terrible at art. I've always been, which sucks because
Yeah.
my family's gifted at it. Like my brother never practices. And then
Wow.
he's just like, oh, here's like a dolphin going through the waves. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. But also, I'm proud of you.
Go to hell.
I'm
bro.
proud of you, I love you, and
Congratulations,
fuck
go to
you.
hell. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. And
cool.
it's been really cool to be like, I'm terrible at something. I, though, unlike you, I'm terrible at everything, so I get to have that feeling for all of my
No
passions.
way. I don't think that's true. I can't imagine that's true.
Like,
way.
whatever,
We'll
everything
see,
for sure.
hopefully.
I think
possibly.
so much of life is just coming to terms with allowing things to never be perfect.
Yeah.
If you lower the
Also
barrier
right.
for what's good, then everything is good.
The imperfect parts of life is what
a
makes
good
it
point.
so perfect. If everything was perfect,
Yeah,
there would
exactly.
never
It's
be
exciting and it's fun to like. I don't know. It's so much more fun to hang around people that are like, "Whoops, that was bad," than people that are like, "That was bad. I'll never be good." You're like, I don't know.
You're
I think it's more
absolutely
relatable.
right.
It's more
Own your
relatable to
mis-
be like, I don't know. I'm trying things out. Who knows how it works? Because
And
eventually, those
hey, and
things
if you
become
fail,
good.
that means you're trying something, right?
Exactly.
So I always carry with me the first two, not carry with me whenever I go. No, in my house. I have the first two things I ever made out of clay. This is the first one. As you can see, I may be a prodigy.
Whoa, he's so good. Oh my gosh.
guy.
It's like a
What in the world?
it's like a
little-
wafer.
Little butt. And my favorite thing about him is he has this little like hair, like little biblet that
Yeah.
was on purpose.
Okay.
And that was like,
Wow.
I did something.
That's amazing. When did you make that? How recent?
This is like from like the pandemic, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like 6
Nice.
years old.
Really good.
And then here's a cat.
He's sick.
Oh, I like the cat.
Kitty!
Oh, my- okay. Stark kind of perspective shift when you go kind of sideways on it.
Wait, shit, wait, wait.
Yeah, like very
He's a
little
tall
Job
guy.
of the Hut-esque. Yeah.
This isn't it.
Fun.
Job of the cat. Kind of
That was me
loafing up.
trying
Yeah,
to make a loaf.
yeah.
Exactly. Make that loaf. And then I was like, well, from this
Got it.
perspective, oh, look at that, a cute cat. And whoa.
Yeah, surprise. Don't get too close. It's kind of like a backrooms cat. That's good.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't
like
have any of my pottery projects here with me because
Wow.
my mom keeps them all and displays
Okay.
them, and I'm like, dude, these are so bad. You gotta take
I
these
love
down. And
that.
she's like, no. But when I was in high school, we were doing coil projects,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I made a mug, but I don't remember. There was like an outline where you had to have a negative space or something like that.
Wow.
I didn't know what that meant. And so I made a mug and I cut a hole out of the middle of it. So now it's not functional.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, and I
Hey.
thought I was glazing the outside black and it was actually brown.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
But you
Yeah.
kept it.
Really?
It's somewhere.
I kind of like it. That sounds like a little spooky.
It's
Sort of a haunted
Yeah.
mug, a cursed mug.
It's a pen holder.
I mean, it's a good statement
go.
for like a mug that with no bottom, you know? It's like
Yeah.
You did
bottomless-
art.
I mean, it's an artist installment called Bottomless Coffee, you know? That's what I would do.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's a
It's
metaphor.
a-
It's
or
about
something.
consumption.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sure.
My guy got really squished because he was at the bottom
Oh
of the
my
tub
gosh.
of washi tape. But it was a frog at some point.
Oh my god! Look, you guys all make
Look at
things.
that.
It's so cool.
I tried.
I know. It's so funny.
That's so cute.
I feel like I was like a drone for so long in my life to make art, like the writing or comedy or anything. I just was like so barreling forward. I was like, this is all I want to do. This is all I'm going to do. And then recently I'm like, I got to do other things. It's far too recent. But
Yeah.
it's been nice to like explore that and try things out. Well, I think once I had peace of mind on some of the things that I work so hard on, kind of finally getting that next step or getting that whatever, somebody signing on to it or some other, whatever, was helpful to be like, okay, great. But I probably shouldn't. It probably would have helped my art if I started doing that sooner. To be like, keep it in perspective.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
It's
In
a
the-
good.
It's hard to know.
But the cool thing is,
Decompression.
you did
It is
get
good.
you got yourself to that position where you were
Yeah.
comfortable enough to branch out and to say like, hey, I hustled, I did stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas I
yeah.
think like I spent more time doing other pursuits, and so I have not hustled. And
Oh,
so I'm-
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
So now it's kind of a reverse situation.
I am the kind of guy that like if you're walking up a hill, I like go harder up a hill so that it gets finished faster.
Yeah.
That
I'm the
makes
guy that's
sense.
like I don't want to. I'm just gonna push. I'm just gonna keep going, and so that's kind of the mentality.
I think that's a
Yeah.
smart mentality to have.
I don't
At
know.
times,
Maybe.
I've always been kind of like the Nietzsche-esque, like suffering is all, so you
Oh,
better be
yeah.
comfortable with suffering. Not that Nietzsche was like a great guy,
No, but it's
like,
interesting.
it's an interesting thing. Yeah, as like a kid at the dentist, I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I want it to be over so quickly. But
Yeah.
instead, what if I say my whole life is in this dentist chair? My whole life is being uncomfortable,
I know.
and so then you just accept the discomfort. You
It
know?
is funny. That's like a deep. This is very deep, but it's very. So much of it is suffering, which is so funny to think about. There's like so much. Like one of the most universal things in life is pain, but it's funny that we don't live in it, and thank God we don't live in it. And a lot of people do live in it. I can't live in it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's funny because, yeah, so much comes from suffering, and so it's
really
such a
does.
part of everything that you have to sometimes choose to not, but it's hard.
Absolutely. And I think what's weird is like, is there the question of, is there joy without suffering? Is there like, is it the
Yeah.
contrast of the bad that makes things feel good? Or can things be good on their own? I had a mind-blowing moment while I was talking to a friend about how there's chemicals to make you happy, there's chemicals to make you motivated, there's chemicals like in your brain to do all this stuff. I said, is there a sad chemical? Is there a chemical to make you sad? And at least in the minimal research that I did, I couldn't find one, which led me to the sad philosophical realization that, oh my God, are we humans at our basest level sad, and then other things make us happy?
Yeah,
But I
but,
think-
no, because those chemicals come from us too.
Yeah,
The
hey,
happy,
That's
like
true.
dopamine, is also involved.
it's us.
So
it
it's
is
not-
part of
yeah.
us.
I don't
That's
think
a
we're
good point.
sad at our base. I think that we
Yeah.
are at our base a mix of chemicals.
Yeah.
What'd
There you
say?
go.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
there.
We're there.
We're there.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
But
it's
yeah,
been
we are-
it's so interesting to see other people's creative processes and stuff because like I said, I'm not in improv or anything. I'm like in a traditional career route, I guess you could say,
Cool,
compared to
cool.
these two. I don't know where they're at on the screen, but Michael and Elle are up here for
yeah, yeah.
me. But I'm a senior at college right
Okay.
now, and so like I'm going to get a job, but like
Yeah.
it's now that I'm on a more creative path with this especially, it's so interesting hearing what other people have to say about it and how they find joy in the burnout and all that kind of stuff because
Yeah.
it's a hard thing to navigate.
It's interesting. It's
Yeah.
well, do you know what you want to get into? Do you know what you're like? What are you going to try to pursue?
Well, my degree is in computer science, and
Okay, cool.
I do not super care about that anymore.
Okay. Yeah,
but
yeah.
since I'm a year out of graduating, I'm just like I'm walking fast
Walking
up the
in.
hill. I'm just going.
Let's go.
But if I could, like, the dream is to move to LA and like do the creative thing and keep this
Yeah.
going. Because I live in Missouri right now, but
cool.
I've flown out to LA. I don't even know how many times. I'm coming out for Pat,
Oh my God, you
Wednesday.
are? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be there
Oh my
Wednesday.
gosh, we'll see you here. That's great.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. After finding that there is things outside of like a traditional career route,
Yeah.
why would you want to do anything else?
I know. It's tough. I mean, it's definitely like destabilizing in many ways. Like I have, my route is like I was a production assistant out here on a talk show, then I was at a development company, then I was super freelance, then I was a personal assistant, and then I left for the personal assistant gig, but all the while I'd been doing UCB and sketch and improv and writing my own scripts and TV shows and movies, and it was just filling my time with that. And then throughout those years, I'd also been doing random punch-up rooms. I was doing a bunch of stuff for College Humor. I'd be in random videos for them, and then I was doing every now and then these writers' rooms where they'd have people come in for a day for Smosh. So those started like 2017, I think, and I'd come in and they'd pitch a bunch of stuff, and I wrote a couple Every Blank Evers for them and stuff like that. And then I quit my assistant job, and like 3 months later, I got a call to like work for Smosh by this guy and my friend Monica, who was writer at the time, and Ryan Finnerty, who was the head at the time, and called and said, would you want to come in and be a writer for, I think 3 months it was at that time. And so, but that's a relationship that I developed kind of in the fringes for years and years and years. It wasn't like they found me or saw me. That works for a lot of people, but it was friends that I worked with at UCB that also wrote for Smosh that kind of balanced and developed.
Rising tide raises all boats kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And it was like, oh yeah, this person, Monica, knew me from these writers' rooms at UCB. We were on a mod team together, a sketch team, and then that was like a fun way to bring me in, and then it worked out for there, and then that kind of developed and happened quickly and became the creative director for a little bit, and then yeah, it was like a great experience to build that. And then after that, I kind of was like loving it, but it was so much writing towards somebody else's goal. If you work at a company like that for Dropout or for Smosh, it's always going to go back to the company. And it was like I had all these other creative ideas that I was really excited to explore. And there's obviously nothing wrong with that. That's like so perfect, but it's like everything I write has to be for Smosh. And it was like, I don't think some of the, like Big Bear probably wouldn't be something that Smosh would have put up, right? So it's like, and I wrote that maybe like, I think, so I wrote that like 4 years before I put it up, but I think I wrote that like maybe I think I was at Smosh. I think it was like December 2021 or something. I wrote it in like a month.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And then,
That's insane.
Yeah, and then I left it for like 4 years. But it was like stuff that like I think that was one of my brain being like, you want to do bigger stuff than this. You want to like, and bigger as in larger, as in like more layered, hour and a half, 2 hour longer mediums. Not like not just writing like
Less
specific comedy. Then I want to like maybe have more of a deeper language in my writing than I'm able to for the internet, because the internet is so specific. So So, and at least at that time, I think the internet now has become more nuanced, and it's like very exciting to see. And Star Kid's always done that, and there's always, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then it was just like I went full freelance after that, and it's been about 3 years, and it's really destabilizing to go like up and down and to not have that thing and to be free at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, getting into whatever the fuck you're getting into. But it's, to me, especially as an artist, like I'm very grateful now because I have the time to make things. And people think like getting ideas takes time, and getting ideas takes time from being in the world. So you have to like leave room to live life and for things to hit you while you're on a walk or whatever. It's like I've never been someone that just sits down and comes up with 12 ideas. I can if I'm being asked to, but they mostly come when I'm like literally, at a garden or on a walk or at a party, and something weird happens, and then like an entire thing unfurls in my head, and I write it down in a notes app note, and then I think about it, and then if I think about it long enough, I write it. So it's like it's, I don't know. I think there's like a lot of worthiness in leaving negative space in the world, and I don't think it's negative space. I think it's open opportunity. That's kind of what I'm preaching lately, which is just like people fill their lives up, and it's like you don't get to be surprised if your life is scheduled. So
down to like the point of around 2023 or so, I stopped working because for the most part, I just worked at like Walmart. I did delivery driving. I have not had a lot of success in the creative fields.
That's okay.
Indeed. But at least right now, hey, I get paid to right now. But the thing is that I stopped working any kind of structured job to like come home, take care of my mom and stuff. And in doing so, left a lot more room for my brain to now come up with stuff. And so like I came back to like novel ideas that I had when I was younger. Like now can I crack that? Now can I finish that? So I absolutely agree with you that I think that people do fill up every hour of the day and then you don't have any time to ruminate, to
for sure.
Or not even just ruminate, but like to have spontaneous ideas. You were saying with walking in a garden and stuff. I have made a lot more effort to go out and do things.
Yeah.
And going out and like looking at trees, looking at buildings, talking to new people gives you new ways of experiencing the world.
Yeah, and just setting the table for like leaving room for something to arrive, I think, is important. Because
yes, that's a good way of putting it.
Birds don't nest on a busy tree. I've never said that before. It doesn't work. We're going to punch that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Birds don't nest on a busy tree. That's a shirt. Diva down.
That's a shirt.
Diva down.
Birds
Diva
don't
down.
nest on an empty tree.
That's going to be on the
one
back.
side, diva down. On the
The most indecipherable merch I've ever
This
heard.
actually currently says we all have a story to tell.
Oh!
Because I slightly adopted it I went and saw Dropout Live.
Oh my god.
So I wore this and Kimmy was like, hey! But then I was also
awesome.
like, fix that. So I put this on the
That's
back.
brilliant.
Like, how do I get all the things? I wore an AOAOAOA
Combo.
hat for Jeremy.
That's amazing. You got everybody.
That's
amazing.
One of my creative outlets is I've been to a load of shows recently because a lot of LA people have been coming to London. Obviously,
Yes.
Smosh were just here, which I got to see both shows and was amazing.
Yay!
And stuff like that. And I have a cricket machine, which is like the devil's worst thing to give me. So I will spend the whole day prepping and like make stickers and stuff to give out to people. So I made this was one I made for Smosh, which says "Get your pancakes out."
Yeah, that's great.
And like silly little things and like bracelets and stuff. And it's so fun just to like be able to give them to random people. And like
that's
these
awesome.
little keyring things.
Oh my god, cute!
And like I was like, I'll use this as a business opportunity. Take one of these stickers, and then I made podcast stickers as well, and was like, hey, I hear there's a really cool
QR
host on this podcast, and it has a little QR code that takes you straight to the thing. And
That's
it's
good.
so fun to like get into those communities and stuff because like as you
love
were saying,
that.
Earlier, it's such a networking thing because I work in childcare mainly, but I want to work in a creative thing. And it wasn't until I moved to London, because before London I was in Australia, in Western Australia, where there's like nothing there in terms of this sort of thing. So I never saw it as an opportunity. And then I moved here and moved out of home and did all of that. And now I'm like surrounded by creatives. And I'm like, okay, so maybe I can do this. And like getting those connections and then getting opportunities through there. And it's so exciting.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's great. It's also like, I think it's really fun. I think it's fun to just be pursuing something for the art of it and the fun of it, and hopefully people like it, and obviously advertising it and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if it's something you're proud of, it's gonna be the thing that you want to get better and better and better. And I always like to say, there's a Gary Shandling documentary that I really love, which is like he was a comedian out here, and he used to write prolifically in this diary. And he said, like, I'll never be the funniest or the smartest or the most talented or like the best at or the best at writing jokes, but I can always be the most Gary. So it's like always pursuing like what's the most me. And every Pixar movie, that's their method. But like for some reason that's the thing that I always think about, where it's like, what's the thing that really truly I would say that other people wouldn't say, or like what's like that true heart of like I have this perspective and nothing else is happening to me. I've been a particular witness to this set of things. And to me, it's like not just the one thing you saw, because maybe everybody saw that shooting star, but like nobody else saw it from like specifically your spot with this in the background. And it's like your experience is like all 15 things that have happened to you in the last month together experiencing the one thing. So it's not like, so there's like so much to it that I think is so special, but just constantly like that noble pursuit of like what's true to me, and if it feels true, it'll feel good. And you know, that's what I go for. So
I
it's
love
exciting.
that. And it has sort of offered me solace in the fact that, like, I know for a fact I'm not the snappiest writer or like the funniest on stage or the really anything, but I can be me.
You're
I can do
Michael.
whatever I can do.
You can
Yeah,
be
Michael,
the
I
best
think-
Michael.
You gotta
That-
be nice
that-
to yourself. You gotta be
Yeah.
nicer to
Oh,
yourself.
please. I know
Michael.
me. No.
People
You
love
do
you.
so
You're
much
in a
drawing.
podcast right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know,
About that
and
right
what is
now.
love if not being on a
Yeah,
podcast?
exactly.
Yeah.
No, but
No,
it is
but
the
it's- yeah.
spontaneity of it all that inspires you because, like, I was just running on robot mode for years and
Yeah.
years and years, and then I had a switch happen, and then I was like, oh, I've always wanted to go to LA. I've always wanted to do this, and so I started going, met amazing people like these two I'm on this podcast with right now.
Yeah.
And it never would have happened if I just kept going the way I was going. So
It's awesome. I know.
It's great.
It is.
Exercising that free will. That's what something I had Lisa Gilroy on my podcast recently, and she was talking about like she tries to do a free willy every single day. She's like a
Yes,
tracker.
and you guys went
and she's
to a
like trying.
wall.
Yeah, but it wasn't. She was a little. It wasn't free will for her, which is interesting, and it's okay. And I wonder if she had free will.
Ooh.
She found it that day. It
Ooh.
was a bummer, but I think it was. I think about that all the
Free
time.
will.
I haven't stopped thinking about that because I was like, yeah, like what are these little moments of free will that you can exercise and
Yep.
who you're going to be when you do that. I love it. I think it's great. But also, computer science, it sounds very important right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another thing. If
No,
you
we
would
don't
need to
actually
check
make
out my
money.
Computer. This podcast wouldn't be possible if you
I
didn't have your computer
did.
science information
And I
to get
have-
me my computer.
Wow.
I have fun
that's
with
true.
it. I take apart Nintendo consoles and like
Okay.
reshell
That's
them.
really cool.
That's the fun part. But I want to have a mindless job that I can do 9 to 5, and then
Interesting.
I can put my creative energy somewhere else.
Yeah, I get that. And there's so much place for that. That's
Yeah.
exciting. So much
And it's-
place. So much room.
especially-
So
for
much place.
that. There's so
There-
much
there's
place
so-
for that.
There's so much place for
There's so much
that.
place. There's place all over everywhere.
There's so much
everywhere.
place.
This
Look at all
place.
this place.
Look at all this
Place
place I
everywhere.
got.
So much
place.
Ooh.
There's so much. Oh my God! There's so much place over here.
Whoa.
Place
Can
here,
you believe all
place
this
here.
place we got?
Go crazy places.
Yeah, I'm taking that and
Did
I'm
you-
running with it.
Yeah, go for it.
So I have one more question before we get into our final segment.
Great.
And that is pottery. Do you find yourself in a meditative state in the style that you're like thinking of other things and it's like helping your creative pursuits when you're doing it? Or are you like, this is an outlet where I can put all of my mind into pottery?
No, I think it's meditative in that it's like kind of one track minded. It's like focus, but I think I'm generally not thinking about other things. Because if you do think about other things, you fuck the pot up, especially on the wheel. Hand building is different, but like it's like kind of like listening to it's like letting the creativity course through my fingers, so my brain doesn't really need to do much. So it's a little granular, like move this tiny thing, move this tiny thing. It reminds me, one of my favorite pieces or ways to exercise. I used to go bouldering, like rock climbing, and
Holy shit. Okay, cool.
I never like say that I no longer do it. I just feel like I take like 3 or 4 year breaks from it, and then I'll rejoin a gym at some point somewhere. Like I'll get back to it because it's like my favorite thing for my brain because it's
Wow.
you can't think about anything else. Bouldering is like without a rope, so it's like you are on a wall, you are holding onto something, and if you make the wrong move, you fall on the ground 25 feet. So
Yep.
it's like it was great for my brain. So this is a little bit similar to that, where it's like you have to focus on. And I also do pottery 25 feet off the ground. So that's
Whoa.
Right. Risk
I know.
pottery.
It's really
There you
fun.
go.
when it comes
It's
to
definitely
pottery.
not.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Really
start
intense.
the
You're like, oh.
business.
If I
know,
if I
honestly.
mess up this handle, I'll fall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You drew up
And
half
someone deems
the
it.
what is it? Clay down. Now you've got to work with half
Yeah.
the clay. What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
There you
It's
go.
gone. Yeah.
Gotta
You
be
drop
creative.
it. You see it fall down to a pit.
You watch it splat, and you're like, "That's gonna be you if you fall."
Yeah, that's a
But,
metaphor
yeah, it's
for
nice.
something.
Yeah, it is, definitely. Is. But it's good. It's like it's really nice to it's really nice to be able to take that time and have like pure unadulterated focus on something.
great.
And it's nice to feel that without, because I would say my writing and my other creative stuff is very kind of flow state oriented, where I like, that's kind of where I've tried to condition myself, where it's like it's why I can write Jesus was her name in a day, where it's like you study and you understand and you put everything that you've ever seen in your brain and structure and ideas and thoughts, and then you kind of let them arrive. It's like my own ideas are like my own Sims. Like they get to do what they do, and I get to watch them, and but I just set the scene and whatever. And so like that's flow, where it's like you just let that go and you see what happens and you make the fix it later. And my shit's covered in typos and it's a disaster. But the ideas are good, which is like something I had to get over for a long time because typos meant stupid to me. But now they don't, because I don't have time to fix them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
You should just have
go.
someone like Avery who sees the typos, finds out the social media logins, goes and changes the typos, and doesn't tell you that you're
They're both
actually doing
dyslexic
typos
and
wrong
I'm not.
on all of the social media posts in your podcast.
That's amazing.
Absolutely. We're both dyslexic. We both have ADHD, and then Avery doesn't.
And for some reason, I'm in charge of doing the typing for stuff.
In charge.
You balance each other out.
I'm neurodivergent in a different way.
Yeah.
I had to get over typos really quick. Like my editor at my job is very much just like, okay, well, I fixed the typos and sort of like added some grammar and stuff here.
Yeah.
Because like it was hard for me.
Yeah.
Because I have sort of the curse of the gifted child thing, where I was like, I did really, really well in like English at school and stuff, and I was like, this is great. I'm going to be a writer. And then I went into it self-motivated, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Now I have to
I did
rely on
double
this.
English at school.
Wow.
Whoa.
Everyone else was learning a second language, and I was doing more English.
You're doing double English. Wow, I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, you gotta be special.
That's how English you are.
I took French.
How English?
Okay, French.
I only know how to say the cat eats at the restaurant.
Oh, what is it?
Okay.
Le chat mange au restaurant.
That makes sense.
And that's awesome. I know my little cabbage, mon petit chou.
Oh.
Bonjour.
Yes. I took Spanish, which was easy because I'm Mexican. I'm half Mexican, so I was like,
go.
well, this is
Okay, so
this is
you
great.
cheated.
But so I cheated.
It's not cheating.
Yeah.
It's not it's
That's
utilizing
like
your
I
skills.
did English and Australian.
I,
Yeah.
Hello, g'day.
I cheated.
I would take Australian.
Hey.
My final wasn't
Goodbye, mate.
proctored and I cheated.
What? Wow.
Zoom
Oh my
school.
I'm not in that
We're
school
gonna
anymore.
have to ut that.
They can't get
My
me.
goodness.
We're gonna. No, I'm gonna.
Statute of
I'm gonna tell the school.
limitations.
No, I'm telling the
Yeah.
school.
Okay.
You're gonna get a call from
Okay.
your principal.
You're
That
going
is
back
not
to...
okay.
He's in a
can
lawsuit right now, so
Oh my gosh.
What?
yeah,
Ah!
yeah,
For
because
what?
this girl that I knew was getting groomed and they didn't do anything about it.
Oh no!
That's Southwest Missouri for you.
Sounds like
Love
better.
that.
Yep, that's a Missouri thing to happen.
Was it a teacher? Was the teacher doing the grooming?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a choir
no.
teacher.
I had a geography teacher that got caught for by one of those undercover bots, of like
heck
a
yeah.
cop pretending to be a 14-year-old girl.
That's why.
That's
Texas for you.
satisfying.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's satisfying.
It's the South. I don't
and
know
he
what's
was the
going
mean
on.
coach. He was the mean geography
cool.
teacher. We were like, later, pal.
That's
You can't be mean anymore. We got dirt on you.
Yeah, we got dirt on you. You're going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, dirt. More like a criminal charge. Uh-oh, we got dirt on you.
Uh-oh.
It's illegal activity.
Hey, Buster, we got you
Hey,
handled
buddy,
behind
here's the
bars.
tea. You're committing a crime.
You've been caught.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Hey,
Whoopsie.
all right.
And
Well,
on
thank
the...
you for your insights.
I don't know how to not segments it. We're gonna pretend that was a really cool transition.
Okay, great.
And it was done flawlessly, I think
Whoa.
you'll
Oh, you're
Whoa!
killing it.
I can't believe it. We're in the next
Amazing,
segment
Al.
already.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And the
couldn't
next
feel
segment
it.
is Patrick. You do a lot of cool things. You've got Pat Club coming up Wednesday, which is probably already passed by the time this comes out, but not the point. There'll be another one, I believe, anyway, soon, because they're very regular at the moment and very amazing. You've got a Mamma Mia But Different coming up in August.
That's right, August 29th. This is the
29th.
Hey.
presses.
Whoa,
The
is this
press.
a
We haven't
scoop?
even officially. This is you guys who have the official scoop.
Are we getting a exclusive here?
We haven't.
can't
We got
believe
got
it.
exclusive.
Oh my gosh.
We haven't
I would
announced that
do
yet,
that
but that's the date.
August 29th, you said?
Script is written. It's really, really crazy. It's the craziest one so far, I think. And it's a full mafia crime drama. It's very exciting.
Wow.
Looks like I'm exercising my free will once again and getting
Come
on a
on,
plane.
Avery. Exercise that free will. It's a
Okay,
dynasty, August
actually
29th.
You'll see
my
me.
birthday, so I can
You'll
use
see me.
all my birthday money to go to LA. Okay, I think
Whoa.
we're gonna plan, guys. I think we have a plan.
Okay.
We have a
Wow,
plan.
that's huge.
Would you like to plug anything else? Where can
What
people
else?
find you? What else are you doing?
Patrick. You can find me on Instagram. That's 4 Patricks. You can follow Susan at Snoozin' Susan. You can follow my podcast, Having a Day, which I haven't. It's not that I am on a season break, but I just haven't recorded one recently. It's very much like it's a very patient podcast. It kind of comes out when it comes out, which is very nice.
It's amazing.
great
You kind of need to have a day with someone first.
It's an easy vibe. It's fun.
It
That's
feels
like my
it
lowest
just
touch
started,
podcast.
and yet I was
know.
looking at it, and it's been like over a year.
We have like 36 episodes. Yeah, I started it last summer and did like maybe 15 episodes, and then took like a 6-month break, and then started again in December. And then have been pretty consistent for like 20 weeks, but it's just literally me. I have no producers. I have no.
Oh, wow.
I just text my friends and I'm like, "Can I come pick you up? And do you want to go do something?" And if they go
what
no,
if-
I go okay. And then if we whatever,
Okay,
it's
bye.
like very chill. So
What a cool
Bye.
testament
later.
to
But
your
most people are
community.
chill with it.
Yeah.
Most people like to do it. Because it's also a podcast where I pick you up and drop you off. So like,
Exactly.
Oh.
it's the lowest touch.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
we get
Have
stuff
some
done
great
during the
things.
podcast. So it
Look
gets
at that.
very helpful.
Yeah.
What else is going on? Yeah, Pat Club, Artist on Artist, Having a Day, Mamma Mia, but different. I think those are enough. I think
Bear's
there's
on
probably
YouTube.
other stuff, but we'll see.
Go
we'll
watch
see.
Big Bear on YouTube.
Go watch Big
Watch
Bear
Bear
on
on
Big Bear on
YouTube, please.
YouTube.
Check out Big Bear
I
on
told
YouTube.
Joey about that because
Yeah, good.
you announced it in line for the meet and greet with Joey that I was doing, and then I was like,
Oh,
I'm so
wow.
excited for Big Bear coming out, and he didn't know you had announced
He didn't
it
know.
coming out yet. So-
I told him that he was being coy. Joey was being silly.
Probably.
I told him. I told him for sure.
but it was very fun, and it's like
it's very fun.
a work of art. It's-
Thank you. I
yeah,
appreciate
every
you guys.
character
Thank
is
you guys for
insane.
supporting it. We're trying to, figure out something else to do with it. So keep your eyes spotted. I'm in various
excited.
meetings about it. So we'll
I
see.
believe that John
Great.
Madison I was talking to at one point on the sidewalk in LA, and he called it August Osage County for millennials.
Yeah, that's how he's always been the biggest champion of it. I mean, what's funny is like the reason Big Bear happened is because I saw him on a plane. We ended up being on the same plane back from Nashville. I was flying back from I think I was doing like New Year's Eve countdown for Margaritaville.
Hell yeah.
And then
Margaritaville,
he
you've
was
just done
flying
5
back
years
from
on.
5 years, just 5 years radio DJ.
Very good.
Yeah, so that was fun. And then so then he was there, and then we were like talking about things we wanted to get started. And I was like, I have this idea for this comedy. I wrote it. I haven't even looked at it. He's like, we should do a read of it. I was like, okay. And then I looked at it. I was like, oh, this is actually worth reading. And then we read it. And so he's the reason he kind of pushed me into being like, let's make it. I originally kind of wanted to make it an immersive comedy where, like Sleep No More, like I rented an
really?
Airbnb or something, a real house, and then you could like follow different characters into different rooms.
That's
but
such a cool way of doing
yes, but also nobody's done that with like a comedy, and I didn't know how to make that quite work. Maybe I will one day. But I also think it would make people sick to their stomach.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would be fun to be in the middle of that kind of drama. I think it's nice to have a little bit of a distance to know that you're not actually in that house.
Yes.
So yeah, who knows? But yeah, that's probably enough.
That
Probably
is
enough stuff.
Follow
amazing.
Patrick on all the things.
Follow my
All the
stuff. Check me
things.
out.
Things.
The links will be in the description.
Our tens of listeners. I don't know anyone who
Guys.
listens to this podcast who's not already
We love that.
tangentially, but a fan
Yeah.
of yours. But I'm glad.
Hey,
We
we
are
love that.
surprising
That's not
them.
the point.
They don't know this is
We
happening.
are surprising
Okay.
them.
Oh, I'm excited. Well, hi guys. Thanks for watching my stuff. Thanks for supporting me. And you guys, I see you guys at shows all the time. And Michael, you came to an essay show that I did, and you asked me to do the show. And
Which
so I
was
was like, yeah, it's
such a
nice.
cool thing.
And thank
I
you
love
for doing this. And
Of course.
your essay was fantastic. I don't know.
thank
I don't
you.
think people can watch that anymore.
I think they're posting
That
it
was-
soon. I think they're promoting
Yeah.
their next show, and I think next week they're going to post
Awesome.
it. So.
Hopefully one day I'll get on the stage there. I missed the last
Do it.
submission date for
You
the
should do
draft
essays.
thing, but I have something now, so
Okay,
maybe in
good.
August.
You should
They're
submit
really
it.
in
cool.
the
I really
draft
enjoy
thing.
watching them from afar.
It's very cool. It's a great. Kara Christian produced Big Bear, and she produces that. She's really wonderful and
Okay.
amazing. We shout her out. Madeline Walter is also like one of the greatest comedians. She's an improviser. I've known her for like 15 years. She's one of the hosts. Her and her brother Evan. She's also an amazing writer. She co-wrote on a bunch of shows with Paul Welsh. She was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She's been on a million things.
Yeah.
She's so talented. So check them out too.
Absolutely
do.
amazing. We
Great.
have been
Have
the
been.
nerds, and we
And we
Have
have
been
been
Have
talking.
been talking. One day.
We'll get
That was
it.
good.